What a story. Yeah, many of those homes in Kentucky did not have really safe places in their homes. A lot of good stories out there. So we're looking at a big change in our weather for tomorrow. It's going to be much cooler, and with that, we're going to see a variety of precipitation. For most folks, especially along the shoreline, forecast is a bit more simple for you. You're going to be looking at rain from start to finish, but then interior portions of Connecticut, and especially into western Massachusetts, are going to be looking at periods of snowfall. The trick is it's going to be above 32 while some of this is happening. That's a good thing. A lot of the roads are going to be spared in Connecticut as far as being slippery. A little bit of a different story for Litchfield County. That's where we have a winter weather advisory in place. We may see temperatures at or slightly below freezing in some of those spots, which will allow for snow to accumulate on the roads. But otherwise, we're looking at some minimal impacts for travel across Hartford, Tolland, and Windham County Saturday morning through Sunday morning, where there may be some periods of snow. It's not really going to be sticking to the roads too much. I do want to set a reminder for you guys that any elevated surfaces, bridges, even on I-91 across Connecticut River, at times that could be close to 32 degrees. So we definitely want to be careful driving on some of those roads. For tomorrow morning, we're good to go. So if you just don't want to drive in any sort of precipitation, the earlier you leave tomorrow is going to be the better. But then as we get into noon, into 3 p.m., that's where we're going to see some, at times, heavy precipitation. So although we're not looking at major travel disruptions, it's going to be intense at times, and we could see limited visibility as some of those flakes are flying, but melting on contact with the road. 3 p.m., it's starting to back off along the shoreline. We're still seeing those snowflakes flying across the northeast and northwest hills. Some accumulations are occurring at this time, and we're seeing temperatures rising above freezing in the Hartford metro area, and we will see rain transition over the northeast hills. While there may be some snow accumulations over there for the hills, rain on top of it should be melting some things, but you still see those pinks up in the northwest hills. We're still seeing those accumulations through the evening. Sunday morning, have some of those lingering rain showers. They're out of here, and we'll see the sun emerging for the second half of Sunday. A nice chilly Sunday coming up for us. I hope everyone was able to enjoy kind of the freaky weather that we had today and yesterday, because we're looking at much more typical December weather for tomorrow. Coating up to 2 inches of snow for interior portions of Connecticut. And on top of that, there may be some periods of freezing rain. The possibility of ice accretions is looking less and less likely through the forecast. However, nonetheless, that is possible. So if it is 32 degrees outside, that is going to be a good reminder that there could be some slippery roads out there, but it should be very few areas that actually get down to freezing for that time frame into tomorrow evening. Our temperatures tonight are going to dip down to 37 degrees by 7 o'clock. So we're going to be starting off with temperatures above freezing for inland Connecticut along the shoreline, almost 40 degrees to start off the day, 7 o'clock with that overcast. But those rain showers holding off until we get to about 8 o'clock in the morning. Look at Hartford right now, 45 degrees with light winds at the moment. It is still a nice night. We're still looking at temperatures that are going to far exceed what we see for tomorrow, 46 degrees right now in New Haven. We're looking at those rain showers pushing into the Appalachian chain as we speak. We still have a ways to go until those rain and snow showers reach us. Mild temperatures across the east. We can see some of those blue shades pushing over into New England, 39 Cleveland, and 40s right now in Boston, 42 degrees in Windsor Locks, and we're looking at some chilly temperatures up in the northwest hills, hence the possibility of some more winter impacts for you guys. Temperatures are going to be dipping below freezing through this event. And by the way, it's going to be cold on Sunday as well, and wind chills are what we're going to be battling. Wind chills are going to be cruising about 32 degrees throughout most of the day, and in the hills it's in the teens, and then we get into Sunday evening, we're dropping into the 20s. That's what it feels like. It's going to be feeling very cold outside. We definitely want our winter coat handy for the entire weekend. Low temperatures for tonight dipping to freezing, and above freezing for places along the shoreline. High temperatures are going to be just under 44 tomorrow for most places. A look at the 7-day forecast. The first thing you'll notice is that no more 50s. In fact, Tuesday is that one and only day in the 40s. We're talking 30s for the next few days. 30s Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It's going to be a chilly Christmas Eve and Christmas. And on top of that, good news is that tomorrow is really our only day of precipitation. We get through this and we're in the clear. Mark?
All right, Connor, thank you very much.